Is that a familiar feeling? With some avoidable goals?
Yeah. A lot of good things toe to toe with the best team in the Championship, with scoring goals left, right, and centre, winning games left, right, and centre. Settled team that they've got, good players that they've got. So bittersweet taste again, really. The goals are avoidable. A long throw, we switch off on the edge of the box just after half time, and then the second goal, you've seen that one as well. Not dealt with that. Unfortunate that these things happen, that we lose Coops and have to make a goalkeeping change at half time. Not ideal for us. I thought we were in the game for long periods of the game, especially late on. So, and I get, we talked about it in midweek about the soft bit part of it. We just have to deal with that sort of direct play, and we've not really dealt with it. And I'm not saying that was direct play in terms of the overall game, because they're a talented side and they play football, but goals are scored, especially in the Championship, especially this year. A lot of them, we've scored our goal from a set play. They've scored 2 from set plays, and you've got to be able to deal with it. And we've not dealt with that one at half time. But up to half time, delighted with the game plan, delighted with the contribution of the players. I thought they will always cause you a few issues in terms of the quality that they've got, but I thought we'd cause them just as many in terms of how we went about it, and were well in the game. And the reaction even late on, the third goal is just, it's just a mix-up in the middle of the park when we're trying to chase the game late on 93rd, 94th minute, and we're trying to get back in the game and gambling on from a positional point of view, and they break away, and obviously it's a tap in, and I didn't feel there was 2 goals in the game, if I'm honest, but there it is, a team that's got confidence and belief with a team that's struggling a little bit. But as I said, up to half time, there was enough in it for me to encourage me and everybody and the travelling support that we could get a result tonight.
Talked about game management, impressive yesterday. I mean, that seemed much better than the first half. Like I say, you took the sting out of it, quieted the crowd down, who were really raucous at the start, and you quietened that.
Yeah, it was part of the atmosphere here tonight, with bits and pieces that were going on, and they're on a roll, and apart from the game against Wrexham, they're beating everybody that's in front of them, and the top of the table for a reason, because they've got that belief, they've got that confidence. We know what that's like, because we experienced it last year. But for me it was a tighter game than a top versus bottom game in my opinion. But ultimately we've not got that result. But the first half, enough encouragement, enough fight, and then even going into the last 20-25 minutes, and we were chasing the game. I just think that in this situation, as usually happens, you do get a bit frantic, you do get a bit rushed. There was enough moments and actions and areas of where we got the ball to, where we just need to find that belief and a little bit of composure to get ourselves back in the game. And I don't think anybody would have complained too much if we'd have got some from the game. But these are the things when you're going well, and you play with that little bit of swagger, and when you're chasing it, you just end up being a bit frantic and a bit scruffy with that final bit. But enough in it. No wrecking ball to it. The players are having a go. Reaction of the supporters afterwards is usually a good guide to how we went about it. I know, we can't be happy with getting beat. We can't be happy with the goals that we conceded again, and we have to quickly move on to Saturday. It's a big game for us now, Saturday, before the international break. We have to regroup and dust ourselves down. But there's enough in it to show that we can pick results up. It's another result that we've not got, and in the games that we've played so far this season, I think what we can take from is every one of them has been incredibly tight games. Even the game in Saturday, in my opinion, was a tighter game than the scoreline suggested. So we have to hang on to that, stick together. I know there'll be criticism about it. There'll be some bullets flying around, but we have to stick together, look after each other, and go again and prepare on Saturday. But I believe that I've got a group that's having a go. We have to find a ways. We're learning about the team as well as we do what works and what doesn't in tough championship games. And the coaches have got to find a way to get us a result. We thought we found a way tonight to get us a result, and we're going to have to do that again for Saturday.
Can you just give us a flavour of what the mood's like in there? Because whatever you can say about this team, they care about how it's going, don't they?
Yeah, it's not a white flag team. I think you understand that. I wouldn't accept that, and I can't criticise them. But I think that it's quite lazy and cheap to say that. You know, they're passive. They're not passive. They're having a go. Some disappointed players in there, because we felt tonight we could come and get a result, even though the gap in there, obviously, the table is what it is.
So ask you about the decision to bring back Tom Callaghan. I asked this question, whatever the result, because what we talked about yesterday. Did you see what you want to see from him out there? What was the thinking behind him?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Tom's another one that's searching and struggling, and it's not free flowing. But you know, we worked hard. He got into positions. We wanted to run in centre forwards. You know, their fullbacks go tight on the wingers, and he's spaced down the side, and both Ty and Tom got in enough times. Just that final bit where when we do get in, we've got to find that final, you know, cross, pass, finish, or whatever it is to change the scoreline around.
Just check finally on Michael. Big blow, obviously, at half.
Yeah,
what was the issue there, and what's the
he's when he went down for one of the shots that he saved early on, he tweaked his back and his neck, so you know he was in quite a bit of pain at half time. So that wasn't obviously an ideal situation that we found ourselves in.
That's be a short-term thing, hopefully.
Well, we'll work hard on him, do our best in the next 48, 72 hours to get him right. So obviously that wasn't a great situation to be in at half time. Cheers. Thank you.
All good? Oh, just real quick, because 3 goals conceded, I think 4 games in a row, isn't it? Is that a slight concern?
4 games.
3, I think. Was it 3 games, was it?
Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, was it shipping 3 goals in for, you know, consecutive matches?
Yeah.
Slight concern, a little bit soft on the belly there, or not?
Well, no. Well, I'm not going to say no, am I?
I mean, tonight, of course, you know, they scored the 3rd goal because, you know, you were gambling, but I mean, do you feel like you're letting too many? I mean, how can you improve it?
Keep the ball out of the back of the net. Pretty simple. Defend better.
All good. Thank you.
Chris.
Today is our Remembrance fixture, and we are proud to pay tribute to honour our servicemen and women past and present for their service.